Roronoa Zoro, or more famously known as Roronoa Minority Hunter Zoro. He has a reputation going on about him being racist, but is this true? Well, let's find out. Doctors say you are what you eat, so let's look at his diet. His favorite food is rice, specifically white rice. Got my head scratching on that one. And his least favorite food is chocolate, the opposite color. Oda said in an SBS that if everyone had a job, Luffy would be a firefighter, Usopp would be a graphic designer, and Zoro, behold on Zoro. Why specifically a police officer? Out of all these jobs you could have chose. No, I get it, there's good police officers, but as we know, Zoro might be one of those officers. You would think everyone in the Straw Hat Pirates would get along very well, but did you know that in the beginning, when Zoro found out Monkey was Luffy's first name, it didn't turn out so good. They've made amends now, but we can't forget about the past. Speaking about someone who won't forget about the past, Robin. Zoro was so guarded against her for no reason. Look at him. Don't stand beside me. Whoa, come on, Zoro. Are you gonna tell her to sit at the back of the ship now? Post time skip. Do you think it's a coincidence that when Robin's skin got lighter, all of a sudden Zoro and Robin are buddy-buddy? Not a coincidence, really. But if you're not convinced, look at the thing that stayed with Zoro the most. His swords. His Wado Ichimonji, white sheath. Sandai, red. Yubashiri, black sheath, gone. And then the Sushui, black, gone as well. Can you guess which swords did he trade in for? Different colored ones. Coincidence? I don't think so. This is some of the epic foreshadowing that people keep saying Oda has. I was reading Sun Tzu's Art of War, and I think there's a good quote that can define a man's characteristics. A man is defined by the enemies he defeats. Alright, let's look at Zoro's past wins. I'm sure we'll find nothing wrong about it. Captain Axe Hand Morgan. Let me just whip out the Fitzpatrick scale. Yeah, he looks white to olive, I'd say. Oh wait, never mind, he's brown, definitely. Morgan, what happened? No, I shouldn't have said that. I forgot. The next enemy Zoro defeated are these two brothers from, let's say it together, the Black Cat Pirates. Whenever Zoro lost to Mihawk, Mihawk thought it was honorable for Zoro to go out by the most acclaimed sword in the world. So we see Zoro bleeding, but he ain't bleeding because of the slash. He's bleeding because a black sword touched him. Come on. Up next, we have Wicked Dick. I mean, his name is just Dick, but if you look up One Piece Dick, rest in peace, Whitebeard. Oh, wait, hold on, Blackbeard, what the? Oh, hey, look, an emotional One Piece scene. How nice. But back to Wicked. He wouldn't name himself that if he wasn't famous for Zoro. What are you doing? Zoro, come on. Out of all the places you could have slashed, that's where you decided. No, that's just needlessly cruel. Zoro defeated Hachi, and with Hachi, the whole Fishman Island can be boiled down to boys in the hood. For this one, we're gonna have to look at the Netflix adaptation for One Piece. If we see Zoro fighting Arlong more, we know something's going on with this character. Miss Monday is a lovely person. Did you know that she's actually a nun? A sister of the church. That's how you know you got someone good on your side. So whenever Zoro said he wanted to see somewhere high, Miss Monday, with her gracious heart, decided to help him. And how does Zoro pay her back? By crushing her skull and leaving her to dead. Mr. 5, where his only crime is picking his nose out in public. Oh, I'm sorry, Zoro, you didn't like it. But how about this? You don't burn someone alive just because you disagree with them. This is what he thinks of you. And Mr. 5 did not let that event traumatize him. He in fact grew up to be a firefighter. Daz Bone, or more commonly known as Mr. 1. When you work with someone this dapper, you can't be evil. But let's talk about Mr. 1. He works a 9 to 5 trying to feed his wife and 3 kids. But he had the unfortunate event of meeting Zoro. Mr. 1 saw Zoro bleeding out and, as the good Samaritan he is, tried to help Zoro, but Zoro was faking his injuries and decided to just cut him up. Come on, Zoro, that's a literal war crime you just committed. The Navy caught wind of this and put Mr. 1 in federal prison because he unknowingly helped a fugitive criminal. You gotta feel bad for Ohm is a god-loving man who loves his dog just as equally. Naturally, Ohm asks Zoro, do you want us to know in the arc for the 50th time in a row? Zoro, He doesn't like God, which it's already a bad sign. But Om was already understanding and said, do whatever you want. He's not controlling him. Zoro took this as preaching and just killed him. He's dead. Do you see a trend going on? T-Bone, a Marine Rear Admiral. That's pretty high up there. He had to be a really good guy. / Zoro doesn't care. Kaku. Hold on, Kaku isn't black, you might be asking. Well, whenever Kaku first met Zoro, guess who Zoro thought he was? Usopp. And, knock knock, Oda, what race would Usopp be if he was in the real world? I rest my case. But Kaku laughed off Zoro's racism. It didn't affect him at all. And he moved on to his 9-to-5 job working as a bodyguard. But Zoro, look at him. Veins popping out. Angry. Why is he angry at Kaku now? Does he not like giraffes? Am I missing some? I see. Also, speaking about Usopp, man, who was the one person that did not want Usopp back? I don't know. Was this racially motivated? You tell me. Upcoming, we have Afro Luffy. And can you guess who was the guy that didn't like it?
Yeah, looking sharp, buddy! That's messed up.
What's messed up, Zoro? Everyone's cheering, but the one person that disagrees is Zoro. And while we're here, Zoro, why do you hate Sanji? Why do you hate Black Leg Sanji? Kuma, a man who doesn't leave his home without a Bible. Again, nice Christian man. He saw Luffy injured on the ground and said, well, I'm a doctor, let me heal him and slash. How can you slash this innocent man? Even after Zoro attacked him, Kuma saw Zoro was in a critical state and gave Zoro some of the heal bubble. And Zoro, he didn't like it when someone of a man of different pigmentation. Kuma was not amused by this though. Zoro, drama queen Zoro, always have to be the center of attention Zoro. Sorry to break it to you, but that iconic nothing happened scene, that's just Zoro's body rejecting help. Like that, he's literally profusely bleeding because Kuma helped him. Huh? Do you feel better about yourself, Zoro? Like I said, Fishman Island, Boys in the Hood, Hody Jones, it's just Michael Jackson. Pika's need to help his family is as high as his pitch. And this is a man Zoro could not defeat until Pika went to this form.
I don't have any more time to waste on a pebble like you!
Back to the lobby!
I had to cut whatever Zoro said, but looking at their reactions, you can tell it was bad. Aokiji is someone Zoro lost to, and years afterwards, Zoro still can't get over that. Another admiral he fought is Fujitora. Hold on, Fujitora ain't even black. Explain, he ain't even giraffe. Well, he's blind, so he's pretty much an honorary Stevie Wonder. Last person we got is King. This guy. Zoro was fighting him. And because Zoro couldn't defeat King easily, he must have assumed, oh, it must be a different race, I never heard. And he can't defeat him until he knows what race he is. Why? Why is that so important? And guess what? When he saw his skin color, he won immediately. And don't even get me started on what he fought for 2 years straight.